Cobra 1 went in alone, deep behind enemy lines. Under cover of the Martian night, he infiltrated the CCA test site and confirmed the rumours. The Soviets were developing a new vehicle, the Mammoth tank, a super heavy hover tank armed to the teeth and wrapped in layers of armour. Getting eyes on it was dangerous enough. Extracting the data nearly got him killed. The CCA picked up his transmission and the quiet op turned into a frenetic escape. Somehow, Cobra 1 made it out alive. But there was no time to celebrate. Hours later, intel showed the Mammoth was on the move. The Soviets were relocating their prize to a fortified base inside an extinct volcano. Cobra 1 and a small strike team went in fast, determined to seize the Mammoth before the CCA could dig in. What followed was anything but simple. The volcano was a trap. The decoy Mammoth exploded and CCA armour swarmed from every direction. Then came something far worse. American-made tanks in black with yellow trim. It was the rogue NSDF traders. They fought hard to keep the Mammoth from Black Dogs. They failed. Cobra 1 rolled out in the Mammoth tank, battered but breathing, leaving a trail of wreckage behind him. For Shaw and the Black Dogs, one thing is clear. This isn't just a war between two superpowers anymore. Someone else is pulling the strings, and they're not done yet. But the wider war doesn't stop. Across Mars, the NSDF and CCA fight for control of the Red Frontier. And for the 1st Astro Cavalry, the next battle begins now. Grizzly 1 has his orders. Reinforce the 5th Platoon, who are in fierce battle with the CCA. But what starts as a rescue mission will unfold into a groundbreaking discovery. Hey lurkers, welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be going through the final NSDF mission on Mars, as Stars and Stripes number 5, Escape from Mars. Should be simple enough. So anyway, after our little mission as the Black Dogs on the Mammoth project, this mission is a fair bit different. So anyway, suggest you pour yourselves a nice hot drink of coffee or tea, or whatever your beverage choice is, and sit back, relax, and I'm going to get through this briefing. It's on the way. Battlezone update. Though Black Dogs Cobra are successful at capturing the CCA Mammoth prototype, other NSDF forces on Mars have not been so fortunate. While searching for Coxxonian relics, the Sentinels' 5th Platoon has come under attack by large contingents of CCA. They are pinned down in fierce combat and have lost their recycler. The NSDF update. As the closest force, Grizzly 1, take the 4th Platoon and assist them. Very simple. And engineering report. I'll give it a bit of the abridged version. We now have access to the construction rig to build buildings. You kind of saw that in the 2nd Black Dogs mission, Rise of Black Dogs mission. Now we'll have the ability to build a bit more of our infrastructure behind us to start the tech up. So this is where you start seeing the RTS side of this game come in. Anyway, another thing with this mod though is that you can upgrade your recycler factory and armory back to vehicles, so you can move your base if need be. So anyway, our mission objectives should be simple: assist the 5th Platoon, and then look out the Sithonian relics. What have we got here? Oh, that one's cool. Anyway, enough distractions. Let's get this on the way.
By the end of our time on Mars, we'd all learned to question our individual value in the grand scheme of things. Collins gave us orders that left some of our people to die. Nobody wants to be responsible for their friend's death, but no general wants to be responsible for losing a war. We learned to trust our generals and to follow their orders. But we all feared the day that we would be abandoned and left to die.
Grizzly 1, Commander Simmons and the 5th Platoon are locked down in battle with a full CCA platoon at the Olympus Mons. They've just lost the recycler Minnesota. You must escort the recycler Wyoming to rescue Simmons and the 5th Platoon. There is a CCA base in the canyons to the north of your route that may complicate your mission. Take all precaution to avoid conflict until you reach the 5th. Collins out.
Get your tanks following the Wyoming and get the Wyoming following you. Then you want to head over to the nav of the 5th Platoon. Make sure you get your weapons linked up.
Grizzly 1, Sky Eye is picking up a large object in the area. We've got recon orders from Lieutenant Corbett. I'm entering the coordinates into your computer now. Corporal Buzz out.
Okay, so you want to head over there as soon as you get to this objective.
Look at the size of that thing. I'm picking up biometal inside the hull. Some sort of transport ship. General, Grizzly 1 has located the Hephaestus.
Grizzly 1, access your information database to see if we can get anything else from this. Stand by for new mission priority, Grizzly 1. Head to Nav Beacon 1 and recon the starport mentioned in the Hephaestus' log. It could provide additional information on where the Chthonians have been.
But General, the 5th...
I am well aware of the 5th situation, Lieutenant, but this relic could tip the balance of the war. You have your orders, Grizzly 1. Leon!
Okay, so now what we're going to do is you're going to send your recycler and the tanks with it to that nav point. Make the tanks guard the recycler. We are going to move back across this way past Wyoming, and we are going to just follow this left wall here. There will be a CCA ambush of some kind up ahead. We're going to need to deal with that.
I'm picking up a massive scrap field ahead, sir. Looks like the Hephaestus' cargo got... radar contact! CCA units in the scrap field!
Okay, so you got 2 cannoneers, Soviet artillery, and you got 2 pack turrets. Come to this little thing, use your thumper to try and disrupt the pack turret. You're going to need to kill the turrets first. You're going to take a lot of damage here, so you want to be careful.
Warning. Damage.
Alright,
Critical.
that didn't go as well as I hoped. Send your tanks in to finish up the last of those cannoneers. You can get them all at once, but you got to be careful. Make sure the recycler still runs over this way. When you get to the starport, you'll have some more objectives.
Grizzly 1, search each of the structures and locate the flight log database. We're lucky the CCA hasn't pilfered the site yet.
You'll need to scan all of them. So in this hangar here in particular, there's also some healing pods. Don't be afraid to use them. You'll have to take a couple to repair. Looks like my Grizzlies have dealt with those cannoneers, so make sure they come over to us. You'll have to scan most of these buildings to try and find the flight log.
General, Commander Simmons reports that the CCA platoon is retreating to the CCA base in the canyon.
They know we're here. They're pulling back to protect the flight log. Continue to build your platoon and hold for further orders, Commander.
Alright, so now we're on a bit of a tight mission timer here. Get your recycler deployed in front of one of those hangars. Have your forces stationed here. And be prepared for Soviet attacks to start coming in quick. When your recycler's deployed, build 4 scavengers if you can. At least 2 minimum. And you want to get into the scrap field as quickly as possible.
Grizzly here. Rolling. Recycler here. Construction started. Yes, sir. In transit. Getting scrap. Getting scrap. Yes, sir.
Send this one, send the second scav to biometal 1. And just hang around for a little bit. Yep, here we are.
Commander, CCA patrol approaching from the canyon.
Help your forces out with this attack wave.
Offensive unit lost.
That's unfortunate. You want to try and limit the damage to your tanks at the moment.
Rolling.
Alright, that will have to do. You can send them back to get healing if need be. We've got our third scavenger being built now. So the one you sent to Nav 2, is it Nav 2? Yeah, Nav 2. Rush over in that direction. We want to get this scavenger onto the pool ASAP. And get your second scavenger to go to nav 3.
Scavenger here. Getting scrap. In transit. Getting scrap.
So we're going to have to move real quickly here. You can move faster by hitting forward, strafe, pointing your nose down and hitting your jump presses at the same time. And we want to head over to this nav beacon.
In transit.
You can have that third scavenger. Scavenge.
Scavenger here. Getting scrap. In transit. Getting scrap. Getting scrap.
We'll get you to go
Getting
there.
scrap. In transit. Scavenger here. In transit.
And that should be that sorted. So we've got the pools coming now. And then after you've got 40 scrap, you want to build yourself a heaval.
Construction started.
So for this mission, we do not have the Badger. We do not have the Mighty Badger that has been known to hold off hordes of waves. Instead, we are going to have to resort into building up the tech tree to get to blast turrets. We will face a fair heap of Soviet attack waves, so we are going to have to get those turrets down as quickly as we can. So first things first, to get to blast towers, we have to go through a small tech tree here. First things first, we're going to need to build a solar array. This has to be built near a building, which can be the recycler factory or the armory. We'll put this down just here.
Building.
In this corner here. Looks like we've got a bit of time. I might just get him to pick me up. He can take the other one. I'll repair this.
Building complete. Grizzly here.
Fresh tank's always better. Looks like I timed it just right. Okay. A lot of the AI is going to focus fire their Wyoming, so we need to protect it as much as we can. We've got 60 scrap, been capped for a little bit. We want to build a comm relay as quickly as possible, and then that way we can start getting down to the relay bunkers. Intercept those bombers. They will give you nothing but unending grief. Between the twack waves, don't be afraid to save as well. It helps out a lot. Alright, so now we're waiting for 50 scrap.
Scavenger here.
He's docking, sweet, perfect.
Getting scrap.
And where are we?
Construction rig here.
I'm getting our first gun tower.
Yes, sir.
I like to build along this line here.
Building.
Just the best bang for buck and keeps them all within range. Also, I'm noticing we've got a lot of base scrap now, and our scavengers are far away, so I'm going to build another scavenger, and that's going to gather the scrap that's going to fall at our base.
Building complete.
I'm going to pull this guy back
Grizzly here. Protecting the flock.
and tell him to put him on those service pods.
Building complete.
Scavenger here. Getting scrap.
So we've got 3 roaming scavengers.
Recycler here.
We'll get another blast tower,
Construction rig here. Yes,
and we'll
sir.
put it on the far side here.
Building.
We're going to have this a whole line filled up with blast towers. Blast tower is going to be our new best friend for this mission. There will be a lot of attacks and a lot of really tanky units that we just don't want to deal with. So that's all our cool spare pods done. So bring old mate back out here. I'm going to use this. I'm getting overscrapped again, so I'm going to build another heaval. This one I'm going to send out to the field to upgrade our extractors to basically make our extractors more efficient. Now that we have access to heaval, that is something we can do. And
General, Sky Eye reports that a transport is lifting off from the CCA base.
well, there goes the flight log.
Grizzly 1, a transport carrying the flight log has escaped. Proceed to the CCA launch pad and inspect it to determine the transport's destination. You'll have to move quickly before the CCA platoon returns to fortify the base. Sky Eye reports that you have about 9 minutes. Good luck, Commander. Collins out.
They
Yes,
aren't
sir.
joking with that
Building.
time, by the way. You
Grizzly
do
here.
actually have about 9 minutes before it starts to go really
Rolling.
sideways.
Construction rig here.
not been good here at the moment. I'm capping on.
In transit. Construction rig here.
I'm going to send you
Building
out to
complete.
upgrade the first extractor.
Yes, sir. Ready to
Move you in the
build.
group 8.
Construction
In the
rig
group
here.
9. Bring you
Construction
back
rig
here.
here.
We've got another attack
On my
wave
way.
incoming.
Grizzly here. Rolling.
And this is why we have blast towers.
Construction rig here.
If they keep trickling like that, we should be okay, but we want
Yes,
more.
sir. Building.
Base.
Bring your scavengers full body blocks, so make sure you bring them in.
Building complete.
Matter of fact, you don't need 3, they start to get in the way of each
In
other.
transit.
It's generally better to have more scavengers when, if you can, but right now they're going to kind of prevent us from shooting enemies.
Construction rig here.
Alright,
Yes, sir.
should be pretty secure from the
Building.
front now. That Hevel's almost finished upgrading the... almost about to upgrade the first extractor. So we need to get to the launch pad.
Building complete.
We need to get a move on
Recycler
that,
here.
so let's get a factory up.
Construction started.
Thing is, the attack waves are going to keep getting worse, so
Building complete.
you've got to find that balance.
Ready to move.
I'm going to
Construction
recycle
rig
that
here.
damaged grizzly.
On my way.
I could build a service pod, move them over there, but right now I want the scrap for a gun.
Farewell, buddy ride.
In transit. Building complete.
Satellite
Construction
activated.
rig here. Yes, sir.
You're going to pretty much also want gun towers along here. I'm going to start from the bottom.
Building.
Pretty much a giant line. We're going to condense our solar panels in this area. Just in front of our base as well is a bunch of pack turrets. Just 2 of them. We're going to want them removed. So our strategy for this to get to the launch pad is we're going to have to steal a CCA vehicle, because I don't think fighting towards it's going to be the best way. Take on these pack turrets. Don't
Building complete.
be dumb about it. Come from a distance over here and thump them just behind this hill. And when the thumper does its best damage, come and clean it up. Ride the wave.
Scavenger here. Getting scrap.
Let's
Unit
get our
factory here.
factory deployed.
Yes, sir. Construction rig here.
And we need another
Yes,
power.
sir. Building.
Build another power here. It is not necessarily wrong to have a couple of extra power generators for this mission.
Building. Unit factory online.
Factory's going down, and
Building. Building complete.
do a quick heal up.
Building complete.
Perfect.
Recycler here.
And now we're going to get an armory built.
Construction
So
started.
we need to get the ability for the factory to build grizzlies, and the requirement for that is to have an
Building
armory
complete.
built.
Heading out. Ready to move. In transit.
I'll plop our armory just here.
Where do you want
Let's
it?
not to go too far.
Satellite activated.
So your camera glitches. If you do this and your camera glitches out, it could be because you're on the community patch. I've noticed there's a bit of a bug with it. Just click on the map and it'll recenter to be like a normal scav or normal
Yes,
map.
sir.
Construction rig here. Yes, sir.
We'll get the gun tower out of the
Yes, sir.
way.
Building.
So we now got grizzlies. Also, we noticed this Hevel's upgraded, so move it over to the
Building
second one. We
complete.
want to upgrade that soon
On
where
my
we can
way.
as well. That'll be our next 60 scrap. At least get it queued, and by the time it's done, we'll be good. And once that Hevel's done, we're just going to recycle it. We only need the one. We just needed the second one to go out and upgrade some extractors for us. That's a decent sized wave. Might be worthwhile to get
Base
involved.
under attack. Satellite activated.
Construction rig here. Yes, sir. Building.
So when your gun towers get badly damaged, it's worthwhile to possibly demolish them and rebuild them. That way you're not losing too much of the scrap.
Satellite activated.
We still need to get a CCA vehicle, but right now my priority is to get the base defended. We'll have the scrap soon.
In transit. Yes, sir.
Upgrade that.
Construction rig here.
Scavengers have got a lot of scrap to work with. These attack waves being big means we can rapidly build. So
yes, sir. Building.
that's a lot of towers done. So I'm going to build more solar power in a second. We still haven't got all the fun buildings yet.
Building complete. Construction rig here. Yes, sir. Building. Unit factory here.
When you cap out, put some more defenses. Longbows aren't too bad. I'm going to build a few here. They won't necessarily do a lot of damage. They do a lot of splash. I'll park them up, and when they get hit by enemy units, they get a bit antsy, basically. Enemy units don't like being hit by artillery. Last I checked, most people don't.
Here. Yes, sir. I'm moving. Show me the high ground. No can do. Construction rig
Still gonna
here.
want more gun towers,
Yes,
but we
sir.
are getting there. We
Building.
just want a wall of gun
Guns in
towers coming up for the later part in this mission.
Building complete. I'm moving. Show me the high ground.
I'm gonna readjust the drop-off point and move the artillery to be about here.
Longbow here. I'm moving.
Who's next? Rolling.
Next up, we've got to go steal a Soviet vehicle, so let's see if we can get this done very soon. There's one retreating. Might have to wait for another attack
Big guns
wave.
in position.
That said, the quiet
Big
right
guns
now
in
is a good
position.
time to save.
Big guns in position.
Satellite
building.
activated.
Keep spending the scrap as it comes along. You don't want it floating. That other one's done, so we can recycle you.
On my way. Construction
Put a
rig
tower
here.
up there.
Yes, sir. Building.
So we've got another attack wave coming. And looks like the houses are already in
Grizzly 1, this is Commander Simmons of the 5th Platoon. Looks like you need some more time. We're gonna hold off the CCA platoon so you can get to the launch pad.
Negative, Commander. In your current condition, you will not stand a chance. You are ordered to stand down.
Sorry, Lieutenant, I can't do that. Simmons out. All units, move into attack formation.
Simmons, come in. Simmons! Darn it! Grizzly 1, they're not gonna last long. You've got to get through quickly.
Scavenger.
I'm moving.
Alright, now we've got the real timer.
Scavenger.
After this attack wave's done, we're going to go secure a CCA vehicle. Might actually, so what I want to do is, because of the amount of pilots that are
Big
jettisoning,
guns in position.
you pretty much want to get out and leave it in here. Looks like someone's taking a shot at my longbow. This I've saved up, so we're all good. I'm going to hop over here. So I know there's a patrol that comes to the end of the canyon and does loops. I'm going to go perch myself on this little mound over here.
Unit complete.
I'm moving. Show me the high ground.
And the CCA pilot's coming down.
Satellite activated.
We've lost our scavengers, replace them. Now's a good time to start stocking up on extra scavengers if you've got the spare scrap as well.
Yes, sir. In transit. Getting scrap.
Grizzly 1, this is Commander Simmons. I don't know how long we can hold on. I've lost half my platoon. Hurry to the launch pad ASAP.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Building complete.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
Ammo depleted.
If need be, I might have to do this the hard way.
recycler here. Construction
If we don't make it
started.
in time, then we're going to lose Sims, so we don't want to do that.
Getting scrap. Scavenger here.
I'm instead going to take a scout.
Building complete.
Heading to that. Gauging thrusters. On my way.
What we got here? There you are. We haven't really got anything to use. Alright. So we need to move. He's going to go for my tank. That's okay. So,
Grizzly 1, this is Commander Simmons. There's only a few of us left. We can't hold them much longer.
Building underway.
so the maze can be a bit sketchy. You're probably going to have to jump a few walls. Take a right here. Now, ideally, if you have a CCA vehicle, this makes this part a lot easier. Instead, we're going to have to deal with CCA patrols, so we're going to get a bit creative in how we move. Don't engage, run as fast as you can. There is a fixed path through here, but if you need to, you can jump a wall. If you see a low part like this, you can cut through it. And a good thing we did as well, looks like there's a patrol coming behind us. Another shortcut up here. Now, as much as it would be
Grizzly
nice.
1, we're going to make one last stand at this pass. We've got about 2 minutes at best. Get to the launch pad.
So you can't go all the way across up there. Base game you could, but there's now gun towers and turrets up there. So you want to try and be careful. This is a bit of a suicide run, so it's going to be a bit iffy, to say the least. Alright. Make it hard for this gun tower that hit me. Here we go. Here's the launch pad.
General, Grizzly 1 has reconned the launch pad.
Good job, Grizzly 1. We've taken heavy losses, but we know where they took the flight log. We're breaking off our attack, and the CCA platoon is not pursuing. But they are headed your way. Move your forces to the dust-off site.
Excellent work, Commander. Now get the Wyoming to the dust-off site. Lieutenant Corbett will drop a nav beacon. Good work, Grizzly 1.
Ammo depleted. Scavenger lost.
Now let the long run back to the base. Oh, that's not good. Alright. So, don't want to go on the satellite view just yet to see what's going on. I need to be keeping as much forward momentum as I can. I'm going to be doing a bit of run back. I might be able to get a tank to come pick me up.
Unit complete.
Grizzly here. Stay put.
We're maxing out on scraps, so let's not be sloppy and get building more.
Building underway.
Make sure our scavengers keep building, and seems like there's a lot of scrap there, so build a heap of scavengers.
Building. Yes, sir. Rolling. Who's next? Yes, sir.
As long as you get into that far lane, you can probably get a vehicle to come get you.
Yes, sir. Rolling. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's not good. I might lose my pickup.
Building complete. Yes, sir.
Oh, I've got a rocket pack refill. That will work.
Offensive unit.
So if you have a CCA vehicle there, you can just run in, inspect, and run back as quickly as you can without getting caught in an engagement.
Getting scrap. Scavenger here.
Ammo depleted.
So we want to get as big as force as we can, but we also need to try and be as quick as we can as well before those reinforcements hit.
3 minutes before CCA platoon arrives.
Alright, well, I'm in the area. The tank should still be in the location. I'll take this moment while I'm perched up here to quickly
Satellite
sort out my
activated.
base. How are we going for the towers here? Got room for more, we've got units for days.
Longbow here.
Perfect.
Grizzly here.
Longbow here.
Rolling.
I'll try and max that out. Where's my scavs?
Scavenger here.
They're sitting around now, they're not really doing anything, so we're going to pull them back.
Getting scrap.
Looks like a few of them are going into that
Scavenger
canyon.
Yes, sir. In transit. Yes, sir.
We've got looks like a Soviet attack wave incoming, so we don't want to pack up just yet. However, most of the attacks are not going to come from behind us here from the north. The reinforcements are going to come from the southwest, so that's where the fun's going to begin. Once that northern attack force is done, that's when I'm going to pack up. Sounds like the sound's bugging in a bit.
Satellite activated.
Yes, sir.
Have the scavengers hold so they don't get in the way of anything.
In transit. Getting scrap. In transit. Scavenger here. Getting scrap. In transit. Yes, sir.
Construction rig here. Yes, sir. Building.
Grizzly here. Rolling.
Scavenger lost.
So we're about to have 6 minutes of pain.
Building complete. Construction rig here. Yes, sir.
I'm going to upgrade the Wyoming. Now that attack waves in the north's done, have your scavengers go in, get that spare scrap, and get prepared for hell.
Factory here.
Ready to roll. Building complete.
Recycler here. Moving out.
You will need to move yourself and the Wyoming over to the dust off.
Rolling. Moving out. Moving out. Rolling.
And watch that southwest of the map.
Satellite activated.
So defend Wyoming, hold out for 6 minutes. And here we go. You're probably going to want to be in command view for this.
Satellite activated.
Grizzly here. Rolling. Grizzly here. Grizzly here.
The units are going to try and beeline for the Wyoming.
Copy, Pinko.
Oh, that's not good.
Grizzly here. Rolling. Moving. No mercy.
Yes, sir.
Copy, Pinko.
You don't have to protect these buildings. In fact, if you need to, you can destroy them, which can be worthwhile so your turrets have a clear line of sight. I'm probably going to actually do that. It will naturally happen as well. Actually, I'm going to have to leave that. I won't have time. This is going to be... These attack waves are going to be nothing but brutal the entire time.
Satellite activated.
They are unending, and, well, they'll keep you busy, that's for sure.
Enemy. Grizzly here. Rolling. No mercy.
Construction rig here.
Eat dirt, copy, Pinko.
Yes, sir. Building.
Rolling.
The towers will die naturally, as you can see from just the splash damage from the fighting.
Offensive unit.
Keep building tanks as well. You're going to want as much buffering as possible. Another attack wave is spawning. We haven't even finished the previous one.
Attacking enemy. Grizzly here. Attacking enemy.
Building complete.
No mercy. Rolling. Eat dirt, copy, Pinko. Grizzly here. Attacking enemy. Grizzly here. Attacking enemy.
Make sure your tanks fight under the guns.
No mercy. Eat dirt, copy, Pinko. Rolling. Grizzly here. Rolling.
Getting scrap. Getting scrap.
Longbow here.
Attacking enemy. Grizzly here. Attacking
Bombers are your biggest priority.
Rolling. Rolling. Moving. Rolling. Moving. Rolling. Rolling. Attacking enemy. Rolling. Moving.
No mercy. Eat dirt, commie pinko.
Alright, well,
Attacking
rip to civilization. Hello to good clear lines of fire.
Attacking enemy. Moving. Attacking enemy. Rolling.
I was meant to get rid of that turret ages ago.
No mercy. Eat dirt, commie pinko.
Unit complete.
Rolling.
Building underway.
Attacking enemy. Rolling. Rolling. Grizzly here. Rolling. Grizzly here. Attacking enemy. Grizzly here. Rolling. Rolling. Attacking enemy. Grizzly here. Attacking enemy. Moving. Attacking enemy. Moving. Attacking enemy. Moving. Moving. Attacking enemy. Moving.
As with some more blast towers out.
Moving. No mercy. Eat dirt, commie pinko. Rolling. Protecting the
Oh, that's a lot of Soviets.
No
There's
mercy.
gotta be hundreds of them by now.
Eat dirt, commie pinko.
We've lost a decent amount of scavengers, so keep an eye on them.
Construction rig here.
Like,
Yes,
you,
sir.
don't get me wrong, you're getting massive amount of scrap delivered to your front door,
Building complete.
but your scavengers are going to take a lot of damage. You pretty much don't scavenge them all the time.
Scavenger lost. Offensive unit lost. Base under attack. Scavenger lost. Scavenger lost. Scavenger lost.
Rolling.
Offensive unit lost. Offensive unit lost. Satellite activated. Offensive unit
Grizzly here.
lost.
Grizzly here. Rolling.
Offensive unit
Getting scrap.
lost.
Scavenger here. Getting scrap.
Grizzly here.
Against that unit.
Attacking enemy.
Bring in another
Moving.
group.
Grizzly here. Moving. Grizzly here.
Factory here.
Moving. No mercy. Rolling.
About to fight
Attacking
under the guns,
enemy.
lithium.
Grizzly here. Attacking enemy. Moving. Grizzly here. Moving. Rolling. Moving. Grizzly here. Moving. Rolling.
Getting scrap. Yes, sir. Unit complete.
Rolling. Attacking enemy.
Don't know what's causing that audio bug. I'll have to look at it in
Attacking
post.
enemy. Grizzly here. Attacking enemy. Attacking enemy. Grizzly here. Attacking enemy. Grizzly here. No mercy.
Unit factory
Eat
here.
dirt, commie pinko. No mercy. Eat dirt, commie pinko. Attacking enemy. Moving. Attacking enemy. Grizzly here. Attacking enemy. Grizzly here. Attacking enemy. Grizzly here.
Those bombers are
Attacking
taking shots at
enemy.
my scavs.
Grizzly here. Attacking
They can come in.
enemy. Grizzly here. Attacking enemy. Grizzly here. Rolling here.
Armory scavenger here. Armory here. Getting scrap. Building underway.
Yes, sir.
Dropships here.
Who's next? Yes, sir.
Unit factory.
Rolling.
Yes, sir.
We're all done.
In transit. Yes, sir.
Rolling.
There we go. Final mission of Mars. Escape from Mars. Here's our debriefing. Although you did an outstanding job, the CCA managed to escape from Mars with the Starport flight log database. We must now hunt them down and recover this key alien artifact. Left on their own, it is only a matter of time before the Soviets manage to decipher the relic. The consequences of getting this information could be catastrophic. They could know all the places where the Savonians have been, and we would spend the rest of the war chasing them. We now know that the CCA has established a well-fortified base on Venus. Brass believes that they will take the relic there. General Collins has picked you to lead an assault team on a covert mission to destroy the CCA's long-range radar arrays in preparation for a full invasion. NSDF is not screwing around anymore, they're going on the offensive. Anyway, so up next we'll have the Stars and Stripes Mission 6, Behind Enemy Lines. That will be it for today. If you enjoy what I'm doing here, like what I'm doing, and just overall enjoying enjoying the Total Command experience, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.